watching Thrifty Kaniffy. Hello everyone and welcome to Thrifty Kaniffy. Today we're going to be looking at a Finch brand knife, and this is definitely in the TK Premium series of knives. This is a $135 purchase, so yeah, well into the premium level of knives, not a budget knife. So keep that in mind as we review this today. Alright, so this is Finch, and they make a series of knives kind of unique to themselves. I believe they're produced by QSP, but they are designed in Stillwell, Kansas, and made in China. It says, keep life from getting dull, flipping the Finch, unique pocket knives from Finch, and they are rather unique. It says collect them all on that side, and on the bottom you get the model number and a little label here that tells you this is the Lucky 13. Model number on this one is LK201. It is the Cocobolo wood-handled version with the 154 cm satin blade, 154 cm, and they are made in China. Again, designed in Kansas, Stillwell, Kansas. And we'll get a good look inside. Now, each Finch knife has its own designed sticker around it, and this is the Lucky 13 model. And so, just like all the other Finches, they have a sticker devoted to this particular pattern. And then you also get the standard Finch sticker here with the bird showing this knife, flipping the Finch. Also get a Band-Aid, which is a little nice sense of humor from the guys that produce these things. So I appreciate that. And then you need a little warranty card. And let's just read that really quick. It says, every knife you buy from Finch is guaranteed satisfactory or your money back. Feel confident and look sharp with a Finch, always. So they have a nice little presentation there, and then you get the felt-lined box here that's cut out for the knife with a little thumb opening there so you can pull it out. Of course, the knife came packaged in a bag, and I'm just going to kind of leave that in there. How about we put these stickers out here so we can kind of help advertise the brand a little bit. But Finch is been around a while, I guess. I know they've probably got 6-7 models already released and have some new ones on the way, and one just released, Buffalo Tooth, that was just recently released. But this is the Lucky 13, so it's not the newest of their models, but it's not their oldest either. You get a stainless bolster here with number 6 hardware for holding the handle together. And these are little number 6 Torx screws. A nice little shield here that will actually glow in the dark when it's charged up. And it's just a fancy letter F there, and then sort of a triangular shaped shield style. Again, you get the stainless steel bolster here in the satin finish with the pivot. Doesn't have the screw or the Torx on this side. It's on the back, so it must be adjusted from the back. And then on the back you get this what appears to be a titanium clip, but from all accounts it might be maybe just a stainless clip, but it's sort of a satin finish on it. 2 screws holding it down. You can see the nice low profile on that, so it's not poking out there really far. And I like that they've tapered this off at the end for the comfort on the grip. It's not poking in the hand. Again, 2 more screws holding it together. One that's probably for the clip and the handle, and then the other one just the clip. And then this one here in the front, all T6. And this gives you a good look at the bolster lock. Combination liner lock, bolster lock. Alright, and you have both the nail neck at the front that you can use to open the knife, or the option of this jimped flipper tab. And you get some nice stainless spacers there with the stainless steel liners beneath. So it's well constructed, pretty small design, pretty compact. Will easily fit in your pocket. It's a 3 5/8 inch length, just over 3 1/4 there. And let's take a look at the blade. On the Lucky 13, you get this nice Wharncliffe. Again, you can open it with the nail neck or the flipper tab. And you can see the lockup on that is just about 45%. There's jimping here at the front for gripping up close and then jimping at the top. Now this is a pretty small handle, so you're really only going to get about 3 fingers on it in the standard position. And then that jimping is very naturally placed there. I feel like it's put in a really good spot. So it's a good natural position to put your thumb. Feels very comfortable there. But then you can also come up on the knife here on this little area for more detailed work and really get a very intimate look at whatever it is you're cutting on, and get some precision with the up close style grip. But that Wharncliffe, it's not a very large blade. Measures about 2.5 inches full length, and then you lose about 1/4 inch to the tang, so it's about 2 1/4 inch cutting edge there. You can see there's not much of a little smile there for the cutting choil just beyond the plunge grind, but you do have a really nice finish on the blade. And this side has the model printed on it, Lucky 13, and then the metal material below it, 154 cm. And then on the other side you get the branding there, Finch branded knife. Good edge grind on this all the way across, pretty straight. And then on the other side as well. But very straightforward design. Not going to be the greatest knife for all purposes. As you can see, you're only going to get a small portion of this upper portion of the blade down on a flat cutting surface because the flipper tab does kind of interfere there. But as you learn to use the knife in other ways, maybe cut at the edge of a table or whatever it is that you're doing, that can be overcome. But you can see, even from a left-handed perspective, I can flip it open quite easily. You just have to remember to place your thumb here at the top. And if you do touch down there where the liner lock is as you're trying to open, that will interfere with the open and give you a little bit of a problem. As I can show you there, it's not going to move. You got to have it up here. Not a big deal. Just simply have to kind of collect your thoughts as you're opening it, and remember to bring your finger forward a little. On the right-handed perspective, it's pretty simple open, pretty straightforward to close. Not much unlike many other knives in terms of its operation there. Shouldn't have any problem. Again, if you wanted to open it the old-fashioned way, you certainly can with 2 hands, and just lock it up in place with that nail neck. Works fine. It's got smooth operation. You can see it just takes a little wrist flick to get it shut. Came a little bit tight as I got it out of the box, just a fraction of a turn, maybe even the 1/16th of a turn. It wasn't much, and I was able to get a little better action out of the knife. It's just a little stiff coming out and closing before, whereas now just takes a minor wrist flick to get it closed. But another thing that's a little interesting is they decided to put the shield in this direction. Generally, I'm used to having knives where when the blade side is up, the shield is also up, but I guess the boys decided to go for something a little different. And as I said, that shield will actually glow in the dark if you charge it up. It's got that glow-in-the-dark material in behind there, so suppose if you're trying to locate it on your desk side drawer at night or something, well, then maybe you can still see it and find it. But overall, really appreciate the quality of this knife. It's smoothed everywhere. All the corners and edges have been rounded off. You have, nice smooth rounded edges on the handles that have been contoured for comfort. The interior of the liners have been rolled over. You can see that there. The back of the frame all the way down. Even the blade edge itself. That's a nice chamfering all across it to make it nice and smooth. The interior of the bolsters, you can tell, are not that weird edginess that you get on a lot of the cheaper Chinese knives. So this has been finished, and you're basically paying that extra money for the blade material and the craftsmanship on this. And for the $135, you're getting a knife that's ready to go out of the box, minus maybe just a 1/16 of a turn on that pivot screw to make it just perfect in terms of the action. But nice wood handle there, natural material, very well stained. Get a nice smooth finish on it. You can see on that side the grain material, it's pretty tight there. It's Cocobolo wood, oh, a good sturdy wood. Not going to wear easily. And yeah, just a really well produced knife. All around satisfactory action from the blade to the materials that they use. 154 cm, that should be more than enough to meet most demands for a light use knife. So I don't see anyone needing to sharpen this little fancy thing. It's not really intended to be a hard use knife anyway, for a pocket carry. So this is just a great little EDC for your everyday tasks, and with the blade material that's going to prevent you from having to sharpen too frequently. So there you have it, guys. Finch Lucky 13. Great little knife from a company that I really respect what they're doing with their products. I will say that the new knife that they released was a little more expensive than I would have liked to seen. This one against $135. That new release was like $195. So the buffalo tooth is it's a little pricey, and I'm not sure I'll be able to afford that one. But some of their other knives, $135, $145 for a few of them, and lower. But their latest release is a little bigger knife, and so I guess they felt like they had to charge more. But this one's $135, and if you buy it on White Mountain Knives, you can get a 10% discount. Those codes are out there. They're floating around. I don't have a personal affiliation with White Mountain Knives at this point, but maybe at some point I will, or you can get 10% off. But there you go, guys. Lucky 13 by Finch. I really enjoy the knife, and I recommend these knives to use for EDC, and aren't going to be the cheapest thing in the world, but you're getting some nice fit and finish and blade material for the money here. All right, then, guys, that's going to do it for me. Hope you enjoyed the review. You guys take care.